Hello and welcome to coverage of Grand Prix Albuquerque. Marshall Sutcliffe in the booth, joined by two esteemed gentlemen. Brian David Marshall.
Hey.
You took esteemed gentlemen nicely there. And Randy Bueller. Looks like we're ready to go here. Sam Pardee versus Owen Turtenwald. We're in the finals. Mono black for Owen, mono blue for Sam Pardee. Sam has had to defeat two mono black decks to get to this point. He certainly knows the matchup by now if he didn't before.
Indeed.
I mean, for Sam, this is just about playing junky creatures. He's just like, none of my cards are special.
These are mediocre limited cards.
He's like, I'm just going to play them. I'll play them every turn. And eventually, maybe my Thassa will be able to attack every third turn. He's allowed to kill stuff. I'll draw more mediocre creatures, and eventually I'll just get there.
All right. So Sam Pardee has Thassa, God of the Sea, and Tidebinder Mage already going to his fourth turn. He's got an island. Thassa's not active yet, but now
yes,
it is thanks to Night Veil Spectre. That's going to tick up, and he's going to get to attack with a 5/5 Indestructible. That's right, on turn 4 in a mono blue deck.
That is an awesome draw for
Welcome
Sam Pardee.
to modern day Magic.
I mean, look at how much more efficient he's been deploying his cards. Right? Owen's only managed to get one of his cards into play.
Right.
Sam's got
no
four.
Thoughtseize.
Other than Thoughtseize and some of the removal, his cards cost a lot.
Yeah, they just cost more than the creatures he wants to kill with them.
And take mana to develop his board.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Sam's not out of gas either. He's still got a Bident and a Spectre.
So the Spectre and the Bident both help keep Thassa alive, but you got to figure the Bident has more long-term implications here, right?
I guess?
Yes.
Yeah.
He takes Bident.
Got another Thoughtseize. Oh, he's got another
second Spectre.
All right. Still, though, Thassa, a big issue. Also, Thassa can make Night Veil Spectre of Sam's unblockable and get in there for 7.
Sam has to figure out how much he wants to land right now.
9 right here if he wants.
Well, he probably wants to play the Spectre that's still in his hand. It seems like he wants to draw land, make Thassa unblockable, play second Spectre.
Isn't he happy just to attack with Thassa and eat something, too?
Yeah, I mean, because one of the issues he's going to face is Owen's 1 land away from landing a Grey Merchant of Asphodel for 8.
True.
And that could put a big dent in Sam Pardee's plans. Where
no,
if
that's
he
true.
attacks
He
with
doesn't
Thassa,
need to make anything unblockable.
Yeah, where if he does it
if
here,
Owen wants to block, he's okay with that.
Takes a bunch of devotion.
Wow.
Jeez, and now Master of Waves off the top for Sam as well. Well, I say off the top in air quotes because he does have a Thassa on board.
Yeah.
This is 8, I believe.
3, 4, 5, yeah. Wow.
Okay.
So there is a Grey Merchant in Owen's
Just put
hand.
18 power on the board. Again, we're still in mono blue.
Can Owen survive a turn, though?
I don't know. I don't think that he can.
Like, even if he goes Grey Merchant for 8, he gets to 14. That doesn't sound good enough.
No way. He'll have 3 blockers, though. Okay. Sam can make 2 things unblockable. This does not look good for Owen Turtenwald in the first game here.
He's got 2 Grey Merchants, right? He wants to go Grey Merchant, Grey Merchant.
If he gets 2 turns, it's a little gross.
Wow, if it wasn't for that Master, did Owen have this game?
All right.
Grey Merchant into Grey Merchant would have actually dealt 20. Or I guess it's 18. I guess it can attack with 2 Spectres. Grey Merchant
so
Grey Merchant
it looks like Owen's on the kill your Master of Waves with Hero's Downfall and then play Devour Flesh to kill something plan. He could either use all of his mana for Grey Merchant, or he can take that line. He's
Owen should
decided for
turn.
this one.
It's Sam's turn, yeah.
No, I'm saying he could have.
Yeah, yeah.
He decided to do this. So here's another Night Veil Spectre.
The Grey
First
Merchants
main.
will still be in his hand.
Correct.
Should he survive?
Correct. And the Night Veil operating as devotion insurance in many ways here as well, just to make sure under all circumstances that Thassa remains. And Thassa's going to get unblockable. So only one other creature besides Thassa has to get in. But as we know, Owen is going to do some blocks and have some removal lined up here as well.
Right, so if he kills Master of Waves, he can block the other 2.
Mm-hmm. Thankfully for Owen, there's no Judge's Familiars to ruin this game plan. Okay, so Downfall, that particular hero.
The 9 for 1.
Sam chose not to attack with that Tidebinder Mage.
Mm-hmm. Devour Flesh, target you. Get rid of that Tidebinder Mage that was hanging back. Goes up to 22, block these two, and he's going to go down to 1 by taking 5 from Thassa.
Yeah, but he survived.
But he did survive. He is going to get to play. Ooh, he drew another Devour Flesh here. Is that enough to get Thassa down? No, it's not even close.
All right, if he plays Grey Merchant and gains 8, how much is he taking on the crackback? He's taking 7. Right?
7. That's right.
Unless Sam draws another land. He can make 3 things unblockable.
Yeah.
Then he's
he's taking 9.
Yeah. Wow. This is a really,
Sam has
really
no cards in
close
his
one.
hand, I believe.
Nope.
He does
But
not.
he's got 2 cards on top of his
Right.
deck, and one of them would have to be a land.
Yep.
But I mean, Owen may not have a line that beats that.
No.
I can't see the line from Owen that would beat. Because Thassa can still make things unblockable,
Right. It can make
even
her.
if Owen turns off the devotion.
Right. He's
Is that a
going to
land?
get 2 peels at a land here as well. And Owen Turtenwald completely tapped out here in at 9. So Sam has perfect information.
Right.
And he's going to draw the rapid hybridization.
Oh, so he sends Spectre to the ground, and now they all fly.
Yes, and now he has too
There's
many flyers
3
to
flyers.
overwhelm. Yep.
Wait, did he make
Unblockable
Thassa?
He made Thassa unblockable.
He did make
That's
Thassa
5,
unblockable.
and then
Yeah,
4 in
there
the
you go.
air. That's going to do it. Sam Pardee takes game 1 against Owen Turtenwald.
Got a little closer at the end than I was expecting.
It did. You could see the line that Owen had
Such a-
chosen, but
Yeah, no, Owen's line looked good. It was
But
such an
Sam's draw
amazing
was
start from Sam.
insane, yeah.
Right. No, I mean, hats
what
off
an
to Owen for
explosive draw.
finding a scenario where he could come back and win that. It was pretty close to coming back. If Sam goes blanks on land there, second Grey Merchant comes down the next turn.
Yes. All right, so let's take a look. Oh, first things first, the one that I forgot about, Grand Prix Vienna. I won't forget it again. Standard, November 30th through December 1st. That's next weekend. Hashtag GP Vienna. You can find all the action on twitch.tv/magic and dailymtg.com. That's standard. Same thing as this. I am super curious now to see what the format does. If everybody just says blue and black, which one did you choose? Or if people say, I can try to actually combat this.
Fairly safe to say they'll be the 2 most populous decks in the room.
Yeah, I would think so.
I would think so too, yeah. All right, let's take a look at the sideboards for these 2 gentlemen. Owen Turtenwald. He just played this matchup the last round.
Right, and he brought in the Lifebane zombies.
Lifebane zombies came in. We were a little surprised by that, but he was able to put a quick block.
Lowered his curve and had an evasive creature that was able to put some pressure on the blue deck, and maybe they didn't let them just be the aggro deck.
He's going to bring in the 3 Pharika's Cures. We know that.
The
The Doomblade's going to come in.
Do they bring the Dark Betrayal in at all? I mean,
We didn't see it.
I haven't
We
seen
didn't.
it.
Like
We
it,
were
it only
speculating.
kills the Nightveil Spectre, which I know.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe you bring in 1 or 2. Like you don't want to have 3 answers to only 4 cards. Maybe 1 or 2 is tempting.
Because Nightveil Spectre is that important to Sam's deck. I mean, not only is it just a good creature in its own right, but it's the one way he can get 3 blue mana symbols on.
Yeah.
Also, Sam has more than 4 Nightveil Spectres in his deck after sideboarding. I think he's up to 6 with the 2 domestications.
Right.
Good point. By the way, talk about get your devotion up high. Domestication on a Nightveil Spectre. Whoa.
Saw him do some disgusting stuff with Nick, though, Shrine to Nyx.
Yes.
What's also kind of interesting, and someone correct me if I'm wrong, but if you hit me with a Nightveil Spectre, you take my card and you put it under there, then I domestication that Nightveil Spectre. I can
Still
now
has the
play my
card.
card again.
Hilarious.
Judge, I don't know.
Yes, that's how it works. I
Okay,
checked.
I'll believe you. That is sweet. I love that.
I'm really hoping
It's
we see it.
vindication. You get your
Yeah,
card back,
yeah.
right? I
It's
mean,
your
it was your
card.
card. Like, it's just justice.
Owen's like, I thought I said no takesies, backsies.
I have never heard Owen utter that sentence. All right, so you guys get a good look at the Grand Prix Champion Trophy sitting there. I love it when it's sitting right there in front of, in between the
yeah.
players. It adds a little extra tension there. It's sort of looming on the horizon.
Although when you have the one with like the full cup, you have to look at your own reflection staring back at you in the bowl of the cup.
True, it's true.
See if you're worthy.
Free to a good home.
You talk about Vienna being next weekend, which is the next constructed Grand Prix, but a lot of these guys are going to be in Toronto. Like Theros sealed
That's right.
into draft. So definitely 3. A lot of these guys have Albuquerque to Toronto to Dallas.
Yeah.
It's sort of the back-to-back Grand Prix trips.
Yeah, like you hear a lot of the players. Oh, where are you staying? When do you fly to Toronto? When are you doing this?
Where are we going to draft?
Yeah.
Who brought the land box? All right, so we're going to get game 2 of the finals here from Albuquerque in a moment. Owen Turtenwald looking to become a back-to-back Grand Prix winner. Sam Pardee wants to add another Grand Prix win to his resume.
Yeah.
He's already got it.
In his 3 Grand Prix top 8s.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Pardee, you'll be seeing a lot of him on the Pro Tour now.
Yes.
One of these guys hoping to have 2-time Grand Prix champion tacked to the front of his name.
Both of these players would enjoy that, I think. So Owen Turtenwald's going to be on the play here, and he's got to keep. Does Sam have a draw like last time? No, not even close. He's going to mulligan. I can't get over how good Sam Pardee's board state was in such quick
Just
form.
attacking on turn 4 with Thassa.
Unbelievable. I mean, the fact that
Is that good?
mono
Discuss.
blue, you know, like, how does that happen?
I mean, it really is a new paradigm for blue decks, at least in standard. I mean, we've certainly seen some Merfolk decks do well, but generally blue decks are not,
This aggressive?
yeah, this aggressive with no real counter magic or disruption.
Right.
Yeah, that's really the key. They can bring in gainsays out of the sideboard. They don't run them in the main. A couple decks snuck a dissolve in there this weekend,
Yeah,
but not this one.
Mako was running 2 dissolves.
He was. All right, we have a keep. No Thoughtseize from Owen Turtenwald. And Cloudfin Raptor for Sam Pardee. Passes it back. Owen,
He's got.
Mutavault, and Ultimate Price.
He's really got to sequence his removal, right? You know, he needs the ultimate price for this, the Devour Flesh for that.
All right, so no 2-drop for Sam Pardee, but he does have something to add to the board in the form of a Judge's Familiar. Not that great, though, for him. Thoughtseize you. Rapid hybridization, and 2 Night Veil Specters.
And no third land.
No land.
Yeah, Sam Pardee needs an island off the top, and then his hand turns on and looks really good.
But Owen still takes one of the Specters here, right?
Yeah, I think he takes Spectre.
Okay. I mean, it obviously depends on what's in Owen's hand, but he does have another Swamp as well.
I mean, I guess if Owen has a bunch of removal and like 1 Spectre that he really wants to turn on, maybe he wants to take a rapid hybridization, but I think Spectre seems scarier.
Yes.
Spectre down. Now, does he have a 2-drop, or is he going to just... He does not.
No, he's
Declines
got a Freaker's
the-
Cure and a Devour Flesh.
Okay, I was going to say declines the Mutavault attack. That seems
Now,
smells
that
like
was
something.
an island off the top for Sam, so
Wow.
Night Veil Spectre indeed.
Huh.
He does not Devour Flesh. Draws another Grey Merchant. He's got a Mutavault in hand.
So he's going to cure.
Freakus Cure, sack it, and that means that Owen Turtenwald doesn't get to gain any life. And he
And
plays
then
his
he's just
second
like, please
Mutavault.
don't play another creature.
Man, if that was a swamp.
Does he have a Devour Flesh? Are you guys sure? He would have end-step Devoured Flesh, I think.
No, because it would have just gotten the Judge's Familiar, and then he's stuck with a Freakus Cure in hand.
Yeah, I
Now,
guess.
now he has
Yeah.
a chance to actually
All right.
Devour Flesh the Spectre. So a Pack Rat looks like it's going to be floating around in exile forever here. Is that 3 Grey Merchants in
Oh,
hand
maybe it
for
is. So
Owen?
maybe it's no Devour Flesh.
No, he has
it is.
one. He has a Devour Flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like Pack Rat,
And 2
2 Grey Merchants,
Grey Merchants and a Devour.
and a Devour Flesh.
Yeah, so Sam, in fact, did fail to draw another creature. We know he's got 2 cards in his hand. We know them both to be rapid hybridizations.
Right. And Owen knows that as well.
Right. Sure, Mutavault comes in.
And he passes the
And
turn
Owen
back.
will do it upkeep.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
it's just.
And this way,
Now,
in case
if Sam wants to spend the mana on rapid hybridization, he won't have 4 for the turn.
and he also won't have a creature without summoning sickness. So Mutavault for Sam Pardee, and still sitting there on 2 rapid hybridizations. Owen doesn't have the next land he needs to start chaining together Grey Merchants, but he's got plenty of action in his hand in the form of a Pack Rat here that would
I suspect he might be chaining
Probably-
together apes.
But knowing what Sam has,
Owen's waiting for the 5th mana before he plays the pack rat.
and then he gets both hybridizations out of his hand, or
Yeah.
Okay. There's another removal spell.
Can't find land 5 though.
Can't find it. And he's going to stay patient, though, and he drew a Hero's Downfall. He's also not going to start attacking and trading Mutavaults or anything. He knows the lands are more important to him, and
Master
here
for
is
a 1.
Master.
Actually, this ability on the stack.
Yeah, wait, trigger on the stack. You're not going to have any. Okay. Yeah.
And
All right, rapid hybridization, fine.
Now he clears a.
You get a 3/3.
Clears the
but you
rapid
don't get.
hybridization.
And there we go. So there is now
And
a
there's
threat.
land 5.
Ooh, land 5.
Can't
Pack
respond
rat.
to the land play.
And
Can't
go.
respond. Yeah, Owen's just teasing him there.
Yep. All right. I didn't see what Sam Pardee drew. We knew his other card in his hand is Rapid Hybridization. Attacks for 5. Drops Owen down to 10. Owen gets to make a rat.
Yep.
All right. So clearly on the
He's
pack
got
rat
2
plan here.
Mutavaults. Yeah, so
has-
now he can block
does.
everything he wants to now.
He can block
He can
everything.
make a rat. He can make 2 Mutavaults into rats. He can make his rats as big as 5/5 now.
That's right. So the question is, at what point does he turn the tables?
The 3rd activation.
Activate, attack.
Oh, so that's attack with a Mutavault and 2 3/3 rats.
Yeah, so crunch over for 8.
No ones.
He's got Hero's Downfall in his hand as well. Sitting at 10 life. Double Hero's Downfall in hand for Owen Turtenwald, looking to even things up.
13.
Double here. That looks like triple pack rat to me.
You've got your pack rat colored
Yeah, I
glasses.
said it's like a magic trick, you know, like tap the deck, they're all the Queen of Spades.
Exactly.
Uh,
Okay.
And there's a Hero's Downfall.
He could have made a rat and blocked, but
2 now.
gives Sam the ability to rapid hybridization, which he didn't want to give
And
him.
he would lose a couple. Yeah, so Hero's Downfall targeting your Frog Lizard.
Will always be Pongify in my heart.
Okay. Sam Pardee drew a Judge's Familiar for the turn. He's trying to decide if he wants to use his other hybridization here, but he doesn't. He's just going to play that Judge's Familiar and pass back. Owen Turtenwald draws Lifebane Zombie for the turn, but that's probably just not as good as a pack rat, so make a pack rat.
Yeah, that's where he sides them in. It makes his decision process easier.
I like the way you think, Randy.
These guys cast more spells than I expect them to.
You think people just feel like it's hard to not play Magic?
No, I feel like that means I'm probably wrong, but
Activate both my Mutavaults.
All right, activate both Mutavaults, but these ones aren't.
yeah, he didn't
Going in the
attack
red
with them.
zone.
He's just using 1 mana to turn them on. He wanted to leave up 3 mana, but this does make his rats into 4/4s.
Takes 8, drops Sam Pardee down to 5, has a follow-up play with the Lifebane Zombie. He's diversifying his threats out a bit.
What's nice about the Lifebane Zombie is also just getting to see the hand.
Yeah.
Even though you
Sure.
don't get to take anything out of it, you get the peek.
That's a good point.
Yep. Owen knew one of the cards in Sam's hand, but he didn't know the other. It turned out it was an island, and that's going to
All
do
right,
it.
on
Owen
to game 3.
Turtenwald. We get the Nail-Biter game 3 here.
Wow. One game
I gotta
for
say,
the
I'm kind of
GP.
happy. I love game 3s in the last round. They're the best. Oh man.
Sam Pardee will be on the play. Kind of earned that, right? He was actually the 1 seed coming in. A bunch of draws in the last round. He was forced to play, and he won. So took out the last
Yeah.
Esper control deck that was threatening to slow down our top 8.
We may not have made early enough dinner reservations.
Wow. You speak the truth.
Sam Pardee deep in the tank here. I don't know if you guys caught that. He put his hand on his forehead with his sideboard in his hand, and it looks like he's really trying to make sure.
big game.
It is huge.
My favorite card in Sam's sideboard, Curse of the Swine.
Oh yeah?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily good here. I'm just saying I like it.
No, I understand. Yeah. All right, Owen has decided on his deck, as has Sam Pardee. This is the configuration that they are going to take to battle to see who wins this Grand Prix.
I'll play first.
This is Albuquerque, New Mexico.
I believe
Marshall
you didn't
Sutcliffe.
refer to it as snowy Albuquerque, New
Yeah,
Mexico.
it's freezing here. I've got Brian David Marshall and Randy Bueller here in the booth with me.
I wasn't expecting snow
Yeah, no.
or cold.
I got a random text that said it might be cold, so I brought a scarf. That was
By the way,
my sideboard plan for this.
in the immortal words of Rorschach, we're not in here with you. You're in here with us.
I agree. You will not find me arguing with you on that at all. All right, decks have been presented, and let's get down to business in this game 3. I still think Owen is in a reasonable spot, but you got to figure that Sam Pardee on the draw is going to have, or on the play, excuse me, is going to have an edge.
He really wants to see a Cloudfin Raptor and just follow it up with boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, you too.
You know, get in there and just put Owen back on his heels.
Yeah. Owen's going to have a ton of removal available, though, this game, just like he did last. As much one-for-one removal as his deck has in it, he will be bringing to the table here.
Right. I think Sam just feels like the removal is higher quality than the cards it's removing, so he always feels like he's winning.
Both players kept. Cloudfin Raptor, turn 1 for Sam Pardee. Ooh, interesting. So Owen Turtenwald has turn 1 Thoughtseize, and he is going to play it, but he also drew a come into play tap land and was thinking about, well, do I want to change my play?
Ooh.
All right, not a great draw
draw's
here
not
for
great.
Sam Pardee. All
3
the low-end
dorks and
stuff.
4 land.
Yeah. Cloudfin Raptor, Judge's Familiar, and 3 lands.
Can you-
Mutavolt's nice.
Can you
I
consider,
mean, I guess it's a keeper.
Can you consider what
Guess.
happens when you're going to get, if you get, you do go, what happens if I get Thoughtseized here?
Yeah.
Does this hand just collapse?
Well,
This one doesn't.
right.
because it doesn't have anything
It's
good in it.
basically the same hand.
He
Yeah,
draws
big
Master
Sam-
of Waves off the
Sam
top.
won that trade.
Yeah, Sam's actually ahead. All right.
Although Cloudfin Raptor doesn't evolve. That's actually relevant.
Yep. And here's land number 2
Yeah,
for
there we go.
Owen. He's got another in his hand too, though, so probably going to dig for another land. He's got a Swamp and a Mutavault behind, so maybe not. He's got Desecration Demon. Really deciding what he wants to do with this scry here.
Bottom.
Put him on the bottom. And he says go. All right, Sam Pardee. He draws
16.
Attacks
nothing.
with a Mutavault.
Attacks with Mutavault and attacks, so certainly not what the doctor ordered. Now, Owen
No.
draws Farika's cure for the turn and has his 3rd land drop here, so something's dying. And there, it's going to be a Master of Waves, though. That is
Yeah.
going to get 1 evolve trigger for both of them. If he kills it with the trigger on the stack, it won't get any more, right?
Correct.
So he can be facing down 2 1/2 flyers if he wants to kill it now.
2 cards in. Cure.
Hold on, I have to stack my triggers first. I'm going to put the 2 evolve triggers on the stack below the trigger that makes tokens, so I'll get tokens and then they'll evolve.
I think Sam
Is
is
that how it
asking the
works?
very
It doesn't say
question.
anything?
Well, I was asking
So
if the
there's a
spell
judge
is on,
here.
Yeah, like trigger ability.
Sure, yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
that was
Yeah,
what I was trying
You're
to
right,
ask.
yeah. Okay, so I cure that.
Okay, so you're going to go to 18.
Yes.
Then I'm going to get some 1-0s, trigger evolve.
Yep.
Okay, so everything's so he actually gets to put the triggers on the stack
14.
since they're his triggers, and the last
So they
thing
come
that
in
goes
as
on-
1-0s and then they die, so you say, okay.
That's right.
All right.
So he does actually get to get in there, and that's a big difference here. Desecration Demon, though, could do serious work here. That was a Tidebinder Mage for Sam Pardee. What does he have here, though? He's got a Frostburn Weird, a Tidebinder Mage, and a Night Veil Spectre. And he just says go. All right, so Owen's got to breathe a sigh of relief there as his Desecration Demon holds people at bay. And he's going to attack for 6 here.
14
It's not the most reliable blocker in the world.
It is not. 14 all, and
10,
follow up
18.
immediately with a 8 3-point life swing here in Owen Turtenwald's favor, putting him to 14 and Sam down to 10. So they trade life totals. And Owen's got, I believe, at least one more Gray Merchant in his hand.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Frostborn Weird evolves both the Raptors.
Yep. 3,
is
6, 7, 8. So we've got a good old-fashioned slugfest here. And that
Spectre gets a life bane zombie that doesn't
Right.
do anything.
Another swamp for Owen Turtenwald. He has a Hero's Downfall in his hand as well. But
So Demon plus Gray Merchant
He
is the
has to
game.
sack.
Seems like you have to start
Yeah,
tapping
you
the
have to-
demon
you have
now,
to tap
right?
the demon
You
here.
don't want to go to
Yeah,
4.
there's
against
also
the Gray
a-
Merchant deck.
yeah, there's a Mutavault down there too, so he's got to be careful. Sack the Mutavault. And,
Activate.
Yeah.
yeah. So activate it.
Owen must have
Right.
paused him. What's he? Yeah. Okay.
He did. And he says, sure. So Sam Pardee's main threats are all flying. 2 3-power Cloudfin Raptors and a 2-power Nightveil Spectre. Here's a
Alright.
Nightveil Spectre for Owen Turtenwald with Hero's Downfall backup here.
Ah, nice.
An island off the top for Sam Pardee.
I believe he's holding a Thassa.
I think he's got a Thassa and a Tidebinder Mage.
Well, there's Thassa.
Thassa, though, no other mana source here because he just lost his Mutavault, so he can't
Right.
make anything unblockable this turn. Wow, this is close.
10 to 10, 1 to 1.
These both evolve.
Cloudfins evolve.
And an attack for 10 in the air.
Yeah.
Well,
This is a lethal
Spectre's
attack.
going to block Spectre. That
Right.
one's easy. We know about that Hero's Downfall, which is going
That's
to knock
right.
out 1 Cloudfin. I think Owen just takes 4 here.
So is the only card Owen is thinking about now Rapid Hybridization as far as things that can mess up anything he wants to do on his turn? There's 1 island left for Sam. Because he knows he doesn't die here.
Right.
I think for a second.
Yep.
Owen's taking his time. He said, let me think for a second. This is obviously a critical point.
Take 8.
He's content to just go to 2. He
Yeah.
knows he's got the Gray Merchant for the win
Huh.
here.
He does.
Downfall.
Interesting.
He does have it, right?
Wow.
Downfall.
He's clearing a path for a Mutavault, right? Oh, only if he can turn off Thassa.
I don't know what...
Trigger. Thinking.
Wow, this
Sam's
is
going to have
close.
to sack something.
He's
to
going to
tap
have
the
something
demon.
that matters here.
And then if Owen can remove another creature, suddenly Thassa's turned off.
Yes.
And there's a path cleared for that Mutavault.
Wow. This is so close.
Yeah, Owen played for this turn, took a Cloudfin Raptor rather than Hero's Downfalling it so that he could clear Frostburn Weird out of the way. This
Does-
also makes Sam sack a real creature to tap the demon. That's
Right.
the other thing.
Right.
That Frostburn was just going to get sacked to demon.
Wow. So Sam still
It's
has
a nice play.
Tidebinder
It's a
Mage in
really
his
nice
hand.
line of play.
Yeah.
Because now, I mean, it looks like Cloudfin Raptor's going to die anyway just to tap the demon. So he effectively, instead of killing the demon, instead of killing the Raptor, I mean, it works out the same,
he's
I guess.
thinking that he's not dead on board here, I guess.
Who, Owen or Sam?
Sam.
Well, he taps the demon.
He is not dead
He's
on
taking.
board, though, right? Yeah.
He's got Thassa available to block until Owen shows him.
Wow, he
he
ditches
turned
the-
off Thassa.
He did.
Sacking the Spectre.
Dead.
And that's
There's-
it.
there it
Owen
is.
Turtenwald is our winner.
Back to
back
back.
GPs. Look at that smile.
Wow.
Wow.
You can leave your stuff.
Could not get that Gray Merchant onto the board fast enough.
Sam Pardee said, am I dead? And he just flipped it onto the table, and that was it. Owen Turtenwald.
You don't need to hold the
Hey, when he says he's going to be there, he's going to be there. He called it earlier today, and he actually came through on it.
Wow.